Hello and welcome. This is Mama Jess. Everything you wish your mother told you. I have so many things I want to tell you, like 18 years worth of video footage. Like any parent that wants to really truly raise a child to be healthy and well adjusted and bold and brave. And ultimately, I think true parenting creates revolutionaries to fight against tyranny. So here I am. I'm totally backed up in my brain, and I'm just going to do what I can to slow down because I'm really concerned about you. There are so many wolves and snakes and predators. They're just everywhere, and I can't get to you the way I want. I had an ankle injury this week. I'm completely overloaded with the harvest and fall, with the garden and preserving food. And I'm always dealing with persecution from a narcissist somewhere. So just know, as you go on and you grow up and seek to have your true self and stand up for the truth and fight for all that is good, true, and beautiful, you will have some kind of antagonistic, aggravating person or people that are just there to tear you down the whole time. So I'm really worn out, and excuse me for not having videos as many as I would like. I'm just truly overwhelmed. And I don't know how to impart the information in the proper order. I know many of you don't know how to eat properly and you're sick. You're fatigued. You don't sleep well. You might have digestive problems. I know that there are those that you're so psychologically tortured and neglected, and so emotionally you are paralyzed with anxiety and depression, and you're broken. I understand that. And how do I impart all of this information that will help you feel better? It took me so many years. And then, of course, spiritually, there's so much that needs to be explained to bring clarity and safety to you. There are so many different creepy religions and spiritualities and just so much darkness and confusion that wants to take you away from the truth that will set you free. So here I am. I'm making this first video right now after being laid up in bed. I've been battling narcissistic personalities that are constantly gaslighting me, and it's very hard to hear. I just recently got word that one of my favorite podcasts, the host, I never really cared much for him, but he's a 20-year porn addict, and he was supposedly there to help these sexually abused women. And so I'm deeply disturbed that, again, there's just another sexual scandal in the church, even among a man that he's supposed to be building up women who are abused. He had the arrogance and the guts to tread on the sacred place of an sexually abused women. Like, you're not equipped, right? So here I am. This is like a random thing. I'm just trying to say that I'm overloaded, and I need to slow down. I just want to be able to hurry up and tell you everything because I'm worried about you. But I know I have to go slow. I know I have to break it down little by little, but I'm really so sad for so many of you young kids. I know that you're just really burned out. You're really beat up. And I so want to help. And I know that I can't burn myself out in wanting to help you, be built up. That's not good for me. It's not good for you. But just know on my end, I've just been incapable of getting these videos out. And I might have to do a hiatus on the skill sets. Those are very important. I want you to be pursuing skills, but There are some other things that have come up recently that are much more important, and everything's out of order. I really don't even know the order of any of this. It's very organic, and I'm just kind of making it up as I go, because I don't even know anyone who's doing anything like this, where it's so many things going on. But isn't that the life of a mother, right? The mother should be a place where you can come and you can get all of your needs met. You can ask her anything, and she's going to help you. That's where a true mother is like, that's something to aspire to, a true mother and a true father, because they would be just an extraordinary benefit to this world where we need people to help us, that can be so comprehensive in their understanding and love and wisdom and skill set. So here I am fumbling, and I just want to tell you just briefly here, I'm thinking about you, I'm praying, I'm actively seeking wisdom, counsel, everything that I can help you. So I hope that you feel safe, and that you can be patiently sticking with me, because there's something here that's very important for you to understand. For you to be raised properly will be your ultimate power. For you to have parental wisdom and guidance in all this teaching, this is going to be the remedy to all of your problems. That's why the enemy of our soul wants to destroy the family, because he knows the family is where your power is. And if you don't have parents to raise you, you're powerless. And if your parents are abusing you, you're not only powerless, you're beat up, and you're thrashed and exhausted and lost and frightened. And you have to conform to your parents' crap, because otherwise they're going to abuse you even more. So you have to lose your identity and conform to their toxic life. And enter into this horrific dysfunctional system where if you want to address the problem, they'll say there is no problem. As a matter of fact, you're the problem, right? So I have got a million things I want to teach you, and I will do my best to slow down and know that I can only do so much. But please know again, I believe in you, and I care about you, and what's happening here as I'm also learning about what all this is, realizing what I went through, and why this is so important to be mothered and to have any parental anchor in your life. It truly is important, but many people you're not going to understand it, because there's so many puppet strings pulling you here and there, and saying, no, this is it, this is it, this is it. But a mother's heart is going to get you so grounded in God and in your identity, because just know the enemy of our soul wants to take away our identity and lie about our identity, confuse us about our identity. And yet who knows you more than God who made you, and a parent who is seeking God on your behalf while you're young, so that they can help you develop into who you were meant to be. So I know a lot of you are seeking for an identity, you're wildly confused, and just know I want you to be able to come here and sit with me, and we're just going to go slow. We're just going to hash through it. And you don't have to make any drastic decisions about anything. Just like, when you're young, you want to get all kinds of haircuts and new clothes and piercings and tattoos and who knows what, but we're constantly changing. So just go easy on anything that's permanent. Let yourself be in a time of fluctuation and change. So this is just me, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just needing to get this out, that I've got a whole slew of things I need to talk about right now. So the next videos will be coming up. Because I think these are extremely important right now, and you need to know a little bit more about me if you're wanting to follow along, because I don't want you to be shocked and misled when you learn about some of the aspects of who I am. Okay, I'll talk with you soon.